you're doing well. Okay, so tonight we're gonna do something with this brand new mesh I got in because I've been dying to use this stuff. I've been dying to use it. So I thought it'd be fun to do that. And I had the perfect ribbon to match. So of course I had to make a sign because that's one of my favorite things. Alright, so there it is. Okay. Got things going now. So I made this sign. This is the mesh. It has, it's yellow and it has purple, green, red, yellow, pink, and turquoise, like on the edge, which matches this ribbon to a T. So you can see it has like a little chick coming out of an egg that has eggs and bunnies. And I put a little bunny inside an egg. I just thought it was cute. So that's the sign. Matches the ribbon, of course. And then I have 2 greens for the 1.5 inch because there isn't much green. I wanted to pull in the green that is in this. See how it has a big chunk of green in it? So we have yellow and white. Then we have this fuzzy green, which I like. It reminds me of grass for some reason. And then green and white checks. So that's what we're doing. So how are y'all tonight? Oh my gosh, y'all. They put my sign up at the studio today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't stand myself. Okay, come on, Bevo. So they sure did. I got my sign today. So excited. Make sure my glue's cool before I put my mesh in there. Okay. So we're going to use a turquoise. And then this is the one I was talking about. Look how pretty that is with all those colors on the edge. So I really wanted to use that. Let's put this over there. Okay. I have a turquoise base. Is it cold there? It is hot here. It's in the like 75, I think it was today. So, okay. Let's not knock that guy on the floor. Okay. So we'll get all these open. I wish you lived closer too. I cannot. I know, right? I am like obsessed. I'm excited about the sign. I'm obsessed with this mesh. It's so cute. Yes, the mesh is sold separately. This isn't a kit. It's just some supplies I put together. So yes, you can buy this separately or you can buy them all together. So I'm just going to do a ruffle. I did tuck the edge under. So remember, we like to tuck that edge under so we don't see any frays. So we got our, we're going to tie it right in the middle. Spread it out. So you could really do, if you wanted to do something with this mesh, you could do turquoise, pink, another yellow. Red might be hard to do, but then you have green and you have purple. So any one of those would work great. I know, I love this turquoise. This is the turquoise we've been using in the kits. We did list it. That's the office phone y'all are hearing. So I did not get to record anything today because the electricians were here all day. So I don't know if I will have an opportunity to record something for tomorrow or not. If they're back, I won't. I couldn't get in here all day because they're trying to finish up to give us electricity. So they were here all day. They were here, yeah, just all day today. Okay, so we spread them out against each other. I did cut our little curls. Woo, that's cold. Okay. And then we'll take, so I put these two together. See, isn't that pretty? I love it. I'm gonna put the pattern on the top so that we can see this really cute little bunny guy. And this is silky, but it's not, it's like a silky canvas ribbon, in case you're wondering. So it's not like silky. Okay. Alright. So just pull those out. Got our little turquoise there. And then we'll do our little yellow. And this is the ribbon that I said kind of reminds me of grass. It has like a fuzzy feel on it, which I think is awesome for Easter. I don't know why, to me it reminds me of grass. That's why. Oh my. Yeah, it's not that cold here. It's really not cold at all. I think when we got up this morning it was 60. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty warm here. We don't really have much of, if any, winter. Okay, so we got those two. So we'll just keep alternating between the yellow and the turquoise. And then we'll do the opposite with our curl, and that helps to spread the colors out. I would be happy to send you some heat if I just could figure out how to do it. Because I don't know how. Okay, don't start that coming up. There we go. All right. So I'm just going to tuck it under like that. And then just go straight up the center. Remember, you're just pushing it so that you're getting tiny little gathers right in the center. And that's where you want it to be, in the center. Okay. Then when we tie it, you want to tie it one good time. And then the way to get it to be nice and tall and fluffy is to spread these out against each other, and it'll help keep both ruffles up. Like that. So the get together, are you talking about the meet and greet or the retreat? The meet and greet is going to be in March. I'm trying to get a date on when the tables come in, so once I know the tables are coming for the studio, then I can set a date. So right now I'm just saying the beginning of March. I was going to call the company tomorrow because they said it shipped, but I don't have any tracking information on it. So once I know it's on the way and it's going to be here in a set amount of time, then I can plan the meet and greet. The retreat is actually going to be, hey Charlie, hey Sophia, how are you? Alright, so the retreat is going to be April 20, I think it's 29th and 30th. Thank you. And it's going to be at the new studio in Lexington. Whoops. Owl is my moderator. Her name is Cheryl, and we just call her Owl. Because she's a night owl. If you're wondering why everybody calls her that, it's because she doesn't want to go to sleep. So the meet and greet's just where we'll kind of meet up together and have some like little, you know, finger foods and just hang out. free. Just a thing to come see everybody and see the new space. And are you waiting for spring? Well, I think our spring is already starting. So, whoops, didn't put that in right. There we go. Okay. Okay. Just like a little meetup. I am in Lexington, South Carolina. Whoops. There we go. If you're looking for information on the retreat, it's on my website. It's just hardworkingmom.com. And then if you go to groups, it's under there, under Hardworking Mom Wreath Retreat. And there are very few spaces because this is not as big a space. I don't want everybody to be crammed together. So, the tickets are $350. Includes all your food and all the projects. The hotel is right behind the studio, within walking distance, like literally behind it. They're on my website. We also have a virtual one if you would rather do that. That is in my shop with all my supplies. It's just the virtual one. The virtual one will record ahead of time. Ruffles are 30 inches and the curls are 8. I know, you have to come one day. It'll be fun. Okay. So where I live, whoops, I was about to put the wrong color. Where I live, right near me, like an hour from me, is the Masters, if you know anything about golf. So we had to pick a later time because during the beginning of April is when the Masters goes on. So there are no hotels for hundreds of miles during the Masters. So that kind of takes care of that. But it's all good. Hey, Mama. Yep. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Alrighty. And tomorrow, I'm going to Sims to do some shopping for the retreat and for my new shop. Yep, that's where you are if you're in Augusta. I'm about an hour from you. So we're about an hour and a half from the ocean. We're closer to Charlotte. We're closer to Charlotte, like an hour and a half from Charleston, I mean. We are an hour and a half from Charlotte, but we're an hour and a half from Charleston as well. So, then we're about 3 hours from Myrtle Beach. There we go. Ooh, this is pretty, very springy colors. We don't get evacuated hardly ever for hurricanes or anything like that. Usually people get evacuated here or a little bit more inland. But if it was a pretty big hurricane, then we get lots of it. Lots of rain, and whatnot. We're close enough that it's pretty windy, but far enough that we don't have to worry about that stuff. Close and far. This one won't be a kit, just because there's not enough of this mesh to make it into a kit. But I am working on a couple of new ones. Yes, the ticket to go in person is on my website. If you can't find it, just email me and I'll send you a link. Oh, awesome. Yeah, see, if you could drive, you wouldn't even have to stay in the hotel. You could just drive. There are a couple of tickets left. There's not many. It won't let you buy it if we're sold out. So, if it lets you buy a ticket, then you got in. I think we can fit more than I'm planning on. I just, for the first time, we just want to be careful how we set it up. Plus, when it gets to be too big, it's hard to give people like individual attention to help them with specific problems. So, I wish you lived closer too. So if you do live close to me, then you need to plan on coming to the meet and greet. And it's a lot of fun to meet other, crafters that live, kind of in this area. It's been a while since we had a little South Carolina get-together. It'll be fun. Oh, wait, here's my blue. It's Lori, L-O-R-I, at hardworkingmom.com. If you need to email me in. Thank you. I like it. It's got all these pretty colors. Don't worry, we're going to have another one. Don't worry. It's a weird time of year too. Next year we won't have it so late. We'll have it in March, but so on this last one we got to do both sides. We don't want to neglect this little guy over here. You see how if you don't do it, they just kind of cram into each other? So if you do, pull them up like this. Then one doesn't overtake the other one, and it keeps, that's how you get this nice, big, full, kind of ruffling together. This will be the last one on the bottom. I love the colors too. They're so pretty together. Okay. My supplier is supposed to get some more of these in soon. So as soon as they get back in stock, I'll let you know. Do they? Bella is feeling better today. So she's hurt one of her legs. So we figured out that's part of it. It's not all of it, but she's definitely feeling better today. Oh, awesome. I know, I love this mesh. I love the border stripe mesh. It's like my favorite. It's just so, I don't know, fun. It's fun. That's what it is. Okay. There we go. So we got the bottom done. So now we'll go and open up the center. Okay. And I have some new mesh and some new ribbons on the way. I'm pretty excited about. Some new spring stuff. Okay. So we'll do the same thing on the top. The only difference is with the ribbons, we'll spread them out. Yeah, yellow mesh reminds you of Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. It reminds me of spring, and it reminds me of bees. Yeah, it does fray less. Anytime you have anything extra in the mesh, right, like this or the metallic, anything like that is going to help it fray less, because what frays is that kind of plain part in the middle. So, but yep. Ugh. Okay. Aw. Yeah, you know, we have dogs on each side of us. And she goes outside, and she gets so excited to see him, she jumps on the fence. And I don't know what it is, but something on the fence, I don't know if it's splinters or what, but something on the fence is hurting her leg. And she just keeps re-injuring it over and over. Alright, so when I put the top on, I'm going to make sure that I don't squash the bottom. I kind of really want the top to be its own little unique little circle. Okay. So when we do these up here, we'll take our ribbon, fold it in half just like always, take our little curl, and when we place it down, we're going to spread the ribbon out. So you can see there's an opening here and one at the bottom. And so we're going to use that to put our larger ribbon. Okay, and then you can kind of push on it, get that little indentation so that your ribbon will stay up. Now you might have to come back and reshape it a little after. Yeah, I am too. She was scaring me. I called the vet yesterday and they said, I told her what was going on, and they said that they wanted me just to watch her overnight, and she was doing better, so I didn't have to take her in. Makes me a little nervous because I'm going out of town, but my husband and my parents and my children will pay close attention to her, so my husband can take her in. He doesn't like to do stuff like that, but he will. You see that? So with the curls on the top, I kind of spread them out this way so that you can see them. Okay. All right. You know, I think Hobby Lobby, don't they do 1 week it's mesh and the other week it's florals? They do still do that, right? Not that they have a ton, but hey, you can get it on sale. What's good is when they put their holiday stuff on sale. Okay. I like their holiday stuff. Alright. So I do the same thing on top. Spread them out together. Like this. Making sure I'm not squashing the bottom. Okay. Because it'll want to. It'll want to go down there and squash it. You just have to tell it no. Oh, is it 40% off of Easter now? That's good. That's good. Because when they got rid of that coupon, that was upsetting. That was like the best thing. That little coupon. I kind of understand it because everything has gotten so expensive. But I don't know. It was limited anyways, like there were certain things you couldn't get. Like you can't go and get a Cricut and get 40% off. But it was still good. It was still a good one to use. Well, I will tell you that Hobby Lobby is, at least our Hobby Lobby is pretty empty. Last time I went in there, like 80% of the floral area was empty. That's pretty sad. All this, you know, shipping issues. I did it. I keep hoping it's going to improve. We'll deal with what we have. There we go. Okay. Woo! That's a lot of mesh. Yeah, Dollar Tree going to $1.25, I know. Yeah. What kind of variety? There's a bunch in our shop, but it depends on like what you're looking for. Like we have mesh, florals, ribbon, wreath frames, signs. Okay. 2 more. Ooh, I love this color. This is so pretty. I tell you, I got this several weeks ago, but did not realize that one of my employees was hoarding it over in the corner because she had this idea she wanted me to do for the mesh. I was like, wait, why are these over here? Like, oh no, we got to use that. That's pretty. Sometimes we get, it's been crowded in here because of all the construction they've done in here. And so we don't see something, and so it doesn't get listed. I think we've got most of that resolved now. If you win the lottery, you're buying the whole warehouse? Okay. I'd have to start from scratch. Get all new stuff. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. Pull that up. Okay. I know you have been going to move for like forever. You just go to shop.hardworkingmom.com and you'll see it. Oh, we have aprons, we have mats, we have like a getting started wreath maker toolkit. We have tons of signs. We do our own signs. So, yep. Oh, and we just started making mouse pads. We have some mouse pads. We're going to be doing t-shirts soon. If these electricians would get it done so we can start all our machines on. I will tell you, I got these wreath frames that I had ordered like 18 months ago. It was so long ago that it was when we first moved into the old building, and I got them at a really great price, and so they are listed for $4.50, which, let me tell you, if I have to order them now, it costs me more than $4.50. So, enjoy them while they're there, because when they're gone, there won't be that price again. I will do special request signs if it's something that we can sell over and over again. If it's like really personalized, then we have someone that we suggest. But just email me and we can talk about it. There we go. There. You're going to get to those someday, Cynthia. You will. You'll get to them. Okay. So this is the last one. So on the last one, we have to ruffle it on both sides. I find it much easier to go ahead and do the ruffle before I put the ribbons in, because otherwise you're going to have to go back and kind of mess with the ribbons again. This is also why I like to do them in twos, just because, for one thing, the less amount of time that you're actually touching the mesh, the less opportunity it has to fray. So you want to put it in, do whatever you need to do, and then not touch it again. So I like to go ahead and do it in batches, because then I find that it frays a lot less. They're cut at 30 inches. And then our curls are 8 inches. So these are 8 and the ruffles are 30. Yes, I know. I made them super cheap because I know it's impossible to get them right now at a decent price. So, thought I would just share while I had them. I do not have a big markup on my stuff, but that's because I don't need to be a millionaire. I just need to cover my cost and my employees. Thank you. I like it too. Whoops, I cut one too many. Thanks, Spring. That's okay. See, and we have our pops of green in here, which pulls out the pops of green in the little cute ribbon. I have planned very soon to do a wreath with a whole bunch of leftover mesh and show you how you can use your leftover mesh and your leftover ribbon and just some kind of sign ideas that you can use to make it work. So you can see by putting the mesh together like we do, that's what makes it nice and full like that. Okay. Now we can do our bow. There. Oh, and guess what? We restocked the big bow maker today. These have now officially been restocked. So, it's just what makes me feel right. Okay. So we're going to start with this yellow. This is so pretty. I like this. I don't use yellow a lot, but I do. I love yellow and purple together. We've been doing this series in my group with yellow and purple. Okay. So let's do like 12-inch tail. Okay. One of the things I like about this bow maker is that it has really large numbers on it. So when I'm working on my ribbon, I can still see the numbers and you don't really have to pull it apart. You want to know what the difference is? This is the original. This is the new one. So there's two main differences. One is the size. So you can see this one is very small. This one is large. It has a lot more measurements. So this one goes out to 10. This one goes to 8. This side goes to 16. Also, these middle pieces come out so that you can travel with it. Okay. So that's the main difference. This is what I'll say. If you already have a bow maker and it works really great and you don't really need another bow maker, don't buy it. Okay? Don't buy things if you can't afford it. They both work great. I think this one is easier for people who can't see the numbers very well and who need something a little bit larger. Like if you work with 4-inch ribbon, this one probably is kind of a better fit, but it's not necessary. So the curls themselves are cut at 8 inches. And then the ribbon, so this is a 2.5-inch ribbon, and these are 1.5. So each one had a 2.5 and a 1.5. So we're going to do 3 loops. That's 6 inches. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Spread our ribbon out. Alright, so this is a pattern ribbon, which means that we're going to have to pay a little bit more attention to this one. Yeah, I like both of them, honestly. Sometimes I feel like using the bigger one, and sometimes I feel like using the smaller one. Alright. But I'm not going to advocate for you to spend money you don't have. So, okay. So, 6-inch again. So this is where it's important. So we do 6-inch, 6-inch. So now you can see we've got one bunny going this direction, one bunny going in this direction. So all you have to do is figure out which one you want to use, and then I think I want to go in that direction. So I just pick up the one. You must have made the loop already to do this. You're just going to flip it, and then they're both going in the same direction, okay? You only do one, so flip one, and you don't do it until you have completed the loop. Because if you try to do it before the loop, it won't work. Okay, so pull it out, trim it off. So we got to do it again. You can go in either direction, it doesn't matter, but you're going to be looking at the bottom side of the ribbon instead of the top side that you were looking at. If you want the tails to be the same, you actually have to cut one off and kind of stick it underneath. It's just, there's no really great solution for that. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we'll do one loop of this. Okay. Gonna do one loop of this. So there's, if you go to my website, it says, I think it says groups, and then, hello, let me tell you what it says. Hold on. Okay. So when you go to the website, it says groups and events up at the top, and there's a tab. And if you click down on the tab, the last one says Hardworking Mom Wreath Retreat. That's where it is. If you can't find it, just email me and I'll send you a link right to it. There we go. Alright. My focal point, woo, is this ribbon. So we're going to come back with this ribbon. I love to do this. I'm going to have a smaller tail, like that. And then we're just going to do like a 3-inch little loop here. Okay, so flip it, because we want that to go in the same direction. Okay. This way, I'm just bringing the ribbon that pulls it all together back up to the top. Okay. We'll grab a zip tie, put it under the whole thing, get it started. Get a pipe cleaner out. All you have to do is reach down at the bottom and pull it out. So you see with this bow maker, you can actually dislodge this piece. So that's the difference. It kind of comes up from the bottom. Like that. Seeing that it fits right in there. If you have a small space, the small bow maker works better. If you have a bigger space, then you'll be fine with the big one. Okay, so we're going to use our little groove that the bow maker created to make sure we have our zip tie in the right place. Okay. Then we're just going to put it right under there. There is a Facebook group just for the retreat. There's also one for the virtual retreat. So once you sign up, then we'll send out the emails like about 24 hours after you sign up, because we usually kind of do them like once a day. Okay, so we're gonna pull and twist our ribbon just like we normally do. Okay. With our little one in the middle. I can kind of open it up a little bit now. I just wanted to get kind of close in for that ribbon so you could see the twisting part. There we go. Like that. Alright, let's kind of run our hands under all this pretty ribbon. Get it to kind of curl up. There we go. Then we can chop off the zip tie. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do a bow on one side and the sign on the other, like this. Okay. Alrighty. So there is an opening, remember, in the mesh. And I'll just go right down to the end, and I will use my hands on either side to tie the bow down. If you're struggling with the discount code, you can email me from the group. It is also on the calendar, and it is also in the library. So, okay, there we go. All right, there we go. See how pretty that is? Let's do little curls here. So just curl it with your thumbs, pull it down. Curl it with your thumbs. Pull it down. This ribbon is fun. This fuzzy stuff. I like that. Where's the other? Oh, it's right in front of my face. I do sell them on Etsy when we get around to listing. We're getting ready to list some of the wreaths that we've made recently. Okay. There's a little piece of mesh on here. It's like stuck. Okay. So I'm going to put a hole on this side and this side. So ice signs don't come punched. So you do have to have a hole punch, which we do sell on our website. You can also get them at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. They're usually in the jewelry section. And then we use 26 gauge wire. The code is not for the tickets. It's just for supplies in our shop. I love it too. I love that ribbon. I actually pulled the name right off of Think Spring and put it on the sign too. So, I just thought that bunny was so cute. And the little eggs. And the little popping out of the egg. Okay, so I match them up together. Then I twist right there. Hi. Hey, Melissa. Okay. How are you? All right. So then we'll get our little weaving needle out. Now I don't need the weaving needle to put the middle one in, because all I do is kind of come under the bow, pull it across the side, underneath the bow, and tie it to the frame. This is why I make it a little bit longer. So you could use any colors. You could use turquoise, pink, purple, green. Any of those would work. The sign says, "Think spring," which is also what the ribbon says. Okay, so now we'll take this one. We'll take our weaving needle. Your curls don't stay curled. So one of the things you can do is when you're doing your curls, do it a little bit tighter. So just kind of go up tight like this. And don't pull it out, and gravity will pull it out, and then your curls will stay longer. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to push right through the mesh because it's not going to hurt it. And then we don't have to think about trying to find a place. And then we just tie it right down to the frame. That would be frustrating. Try doing it up tight and see if that helps to keep it. Hey, busy as a bee is good. As long as you're not staying at work all the time. Right? Alright. Let's shake it. It's all good. Okay, so there's our bow. Look at that cute ribbon. And then there is our sign. How cute is he? Oh, I love it. And I was funny when I was making this sign. I kept changing out the color in the center. I tried green, I tried yellow, purple. The only thing that looked right was the light turquoise. So, they'll get in tomorrow and they'll be like, good grief, why did she print all this stuff? That's because I was trying to get the sign right. I can't help it. You have to come see me soon, Melissa. Awesome. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Don't forget to get the wreath frames while they are here. Okay, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I don't know if I will have something up tomorrow or not. It just depends on if they're not here in my space tomorrow, then I'll be able to get in here and record a video before I leave. Otherwise, it'll have to be when I get back. But I will go live from Some just so y'all can see what's going on and what they have. Alright, and maybe some sneak peeks of what I'm going to do at the retreat. So, alright. I hope y'all have a great night. And I will see you guys when I get back from Sims. And pretty soon, I need to take y'all on a new little route of my warehouse because they are almost done getting it, you know, finished. And I can show you all my new equipment and stuff. I'm excited. I am having a meet and greet for sure. I just am not absolutely positive on the date. It'll be early March. But I will let y'all know. I want to try to give you 2 weeks in advance so that you have time to plan. So hopefully I'll know something tomorrow because I'm going to call the company and see where my tables are. Y'all have been waiting on it for like weeks. So, alright, y'all have a great night. And I will see you guys soon, okay? Thank y'all for watching.